Hey everybody, this lesson in Microsoft Word is talking about importing and exporting of data in terms of Microsoft Word. So I'm going to look at the exporting part first. Exporting means changing a file into another format so that other people can access it if they do not have the same software as you. For example, if I have a Word document here and I want to send this document to you and you do not have Microsoft Word on your computer, how can I get this to you? The first and easiest solution is a PDF document. Alright, let's have a look here. If I go to File and I go to Export, there it is there. I can export this and I can actually export this right now as a PDF document. Let's do that. So it says here, I went to File, Export, create a PDF/XPS. XPS is like Microsoft's version of a PDF document, so it's kind of like the same thing. I would just stick with PDF. It's just sort of more universal. I haven't met anyone who uses XPS. No idea. Right, so I click over there. Okay, great. I'm going to just export this into here. I'm going to delete that because it's sitting there. I'm going to just go ahead. I'm going to now export this as a PDF document. I'm going to call it Random Text in Microsoft Word Document. That's like the coolest title ever. And I'm going to go and publish. Yes, I know it's there. I'm just overriding it. Great. Let's have a look and see. I'm going to open up my document. Open up my document. There it is there. Random text in a Word document. So now if I open this, I'm going to open this. It's a PDF document. I'm going to open it up in my PDF reader. Here you can see. What's nice about this is that it's exported exactly the way it looks in Word, as if it were printed out on a piece of paper. Okay, that's the beauty of PDF. It looks exactly the same. So it doesn't matter what people have or don't have. If they've got a PDF reader, it's going to look just like this. So that is the power of PDF. The power of PDF, yeah. Then the other option I have here, all right, I can now export this and let's see what else we have. Okay, so if in terms of Microsoft Word, if I go export, you can see I've got create PDF/XPS and we've just done this now. But here is another option. It says change file type. So let's see, what do we have available? So I click on change file type and here I've got a whole bunch here. I've got docx, well it's already that. I've got here a doc file, DOC. That is a Word 97 to 2003. That's the version. Okay, that's the era that version was available. And I can then do a open text document, open document text ODT. So that'll work for things like LibreOffice or OpenOffice that use the ODT format. I can export this as a template. I can export this as a rich text formatting. Problem is that if I've got pictures and stuff, I might lose those pictures. I might lose some of the formatting. Plain text if I wanted to. A single web page. Heaven forbid Word becoming a web page editor, which it was and still is. Just don't do it, kids. Don't do it. Save as another type of file. So, just to recap before I do another type of file. File, export, PDF we've done. Change file type, we can choose some of these, any one of these ones. So that's like an older version of Word. That's what I would choose. If someone did have Microsoft Word and it was an older version, I would choose that option over there. If they had OpenOffice or LibreOffice or any sort of other open source software, I would use this one, the ODT option here. Plain text is an option. Rich text is an option. Remember, plain text, text only. Rich text maintains the formatting, so bold and italics and underline and the colors and maybe the font sizes as well. Then I get to choose other file types. Let's have a look and see what we have available. Other file type. I click. Oh, sorry, I click and nothing happens. I'm like, waiting. I click and I go save as. Here are all our other file types. Check it out. So I'm going to just make this a little bit smaller for us so we can see. And here it says save as type. I mean, you must have seen this. I'm sure you've seen this. Okay, watch this. I'm going to click on my little open drop-down arrow here. And here you can see I've got Word document, macro, 97 to 2003, another template, a macro-enabled template, another Word template, PDF, XPS, web page, rich text, plain text, Word XML document, don't even ask me, another XML, strict XML, that's like, doesn't take any nonsense. It's very strict. Open document, that was terrible, sorry. Open document. So you can see like these are all the different things I can now export this normal Word document. I can now export it to any of those other formats. Okay, now I might lose some of the features. I might lose if I have some fancy features on my pictures or particular kinds of formatting. I might lose some of that depending on what I'm exporting to. But that, in a nutshell, is the export options that we have in Microsoft Word. Okay, so that was exporting and different ways of getting a document in Word into other formats that are compatible with other platforms or programs, or just people who might not have Word at all and they can use PDF instead. So that's pretty easy. So here I have 3 different types of documents. I have a text file, a Word document, and a PDF document. And I'm going to show you how can we import the data from these files into the Word document. All right, as easily as possible. Easily, it's so easily. So here we go. So we're going to go File, and you can see that now there is no import option here whatsoever. There's no import option. So how am I going to do this? Let me show you. Watch this, guys. We're going to go to Insert. Okay, and in my text group, all right, you've seen this before from previous videos, I have this option here, which is called an object. And if I go to the drop down arrow there and I say choose, okay, I say text from file. So I'm going to insert text from a file. Watch this. So I click on text from file. Great, it tells me, okay, what file are you looking for? I'm going to choose over here where it says all Word documents, okay. I'm going to change that to all files. All files. There's the text file. We'll just do the text file first. Click on import me.txt. Gives you a little preview. Awesome. Insert. Done. There it is. It has now taken the text from that text file and placed it in this Word document. So that's importing a text file. Let me show you another one. So I'm going to go again. Insert. I'm going to go over here. Text from file, and this time I'm going to choose the import me to.docx file. So now I'm choosing another Word document. This is a separate Word document. You'll notice that it has got formatting. Okay, watch what happens. So I click on import me to and I go insert. There it is. And this is cool because it takes the text from the other Word document and keeps the formatting and puts it in this Word document. Nice. Good. Now the third one. Watch this. Same process, guys. I'm still on my insert tab. Here's my insert object over here. Click over there, text from file, and watch this. I'm going to choose now, believe it or not, my PDF document. My PDF document. All right. Watch this. I'm going to click insert, and Microsoft Word goes, no problem. It actually inserts the PDF document perfectly. Look at that. And it's all editable as well. So you can even use PDF documents. And that is a really, really easy way of importing data into Microsoft Word.